Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your Sing Sunday. If you're new to all of this and you're wondering what's going on, well, my name's Ben. I'm the founder of this channel, and this is Homechoir. You are a special guest this morning, so do please consider sticking around, hitting the like button, and very shortly singing along with some beautiful music. We'll share the scores on screen. We'll put the lyrics up as well. If you like any of the pieces today, we've taught it all here on Homechoir. Just search for the name of the piece and Homechoir on YouTube, and it'll take you straight to the video. And of course, hello to anyone who is a long-standing member and supporter of ours. Do look forward to singing with you very shortly. But just let me check that the sound is working. Hello to everyone in the live chat. Good morning to see all of lovely to see all of you. Some of you, it's a good evening. Hello to Jane down under, who I've just seen from the chat has thrown her visitors out. Having had their, I presume you fed them first, Jane, but threw them out so she could log on. Now that's what I call devotion to the Homechoir brand. Bless you. Oh dear, let me check. We've got a bit of Tippet for you this morning, a bit of Steal Away. There we go. We've got Byrd, we've got Handel, Haydn, Steal Away, and even a little bit of African music for all of you to wrap things up today. So looking forward to it enormously. Let me say hello to everyone who is watching later on. Thanks for being here. Thanks in advance for hitting the like button, leaving a comment, and even subscribing. We're doing very well for subscribers, folks. We have 7,833 as of today, which is fabulous. Well on our way to our target of 10,000. If you're watching and you're not yet subscribed, hit that button. It is free and it will very much help us grow our channel. Hello to everyone who is here live but not chatting today. In particular, as always, we'll say a very, very good, very early morning to Helene and Bill and Val in California. Great to see you. And then hello, everyone. Always a popular one, a Sing Sunday. So hello to Alison, hello Christine, hello Liz, hello Glennis, hello Gloria, hello Jackie, hello Jane, hello Jill, hello Leslie, hello Michael, hello Linda, hello Sheila, hello Sean, hello Suzanne, hello Carolyn, hello everybody. It is fabulous to see all of you. So let's get started. Some lovely music to sing this morning, a wide variety, as always, here on Homechoir. So let's sing together and we'll start our show. Here we go, and Homechoir. Fabulous. Well sung, everyone, and welcome to your Sing Sunday. This, I believe, is a unique broadcast here on YouTube where we come together and we sing some of the nicest music in the choral repertoire. As you can see today, it's a journey through time and indeed across continents, starting with the Byrd Kyrie from the Mass for Four Voices, as learnt here on the channel a few weeks ago. And then we're going to look at three movements from Handel's Utrecht to Deum, which is a work we started about a month or so ago, and we're working steadily through it with the aim of completing the teaching and learning for this one as the year progresses. Then we've got a little bit of a blast from the past, the Gloria from Haydn's beautiful little organ mass, and then we'll have Steal Away, which is arranged by Michael Tippett, and Choir of the Earth members watching will know that one very well as they've been learning it recently. And then Iqude, a beautiful piece from the African tradition which we learnt here quite recently. As I say, all taught here on Homechoir, and do feel free to sing along with as much of it as you like. Now, looking ahead to the week, we've got two fabulous live broadcasts on Wednesday and Friday, both at 2 p.m. And these are tying a little bow on the gift that is Homechoir for this particular season. We're then going to be off air for a few weeks whilst we rest and recharge over the summer. We'll be back with live streams in September. But as always, we're preparing a special programme of reruns and special standalone concerts for you to enjoy, so you have a chance to come and see each other and sing together as we're off on our various travels and holidays. And thank you in advance, everyone, for all of your kind support as we move into the summer, because it has been a very demanding year in so many ways. It's been a lot of fun putting all the music together, and we've had some fabulous new pieces and fabulous projects. Don't forget, we've got a special Sing and Send premiere to look forward to this week in the form of Lady Marjorie. That's a little bit overdue, but she is on her way. But of course, if you've enjoyed Homechoir and you want to support us as we continue on our journey to make music for everyone for free here on YouTube, or you can give us a donation, and it all goes back into making these broadcasts for all of you. So if you are already a supporter, thank you. If you consider giving us a little bit every month, that really, really helps us. Go along to homechoir.org/donate, and huge thanks, as I say, if you already are a donor and a supporter. And if you're there and you haven't yet subscribed to the newsletter, it's free. Why not? You get one email a week, and that contains all of the links to our upcoming streams. It contains scores where we can share them, and it's also a bit of a kind of collection of everything that I'm up to, whether I'm conducting here or giving a lecture there. It's all in the newsletter, and it even has newsletter subscriber only content, sometimes entire concerts that you won't get to see unless you're subscribed to the newsletter. So go along, fill in the very short form, and you're done. And if you tell us when your birthday is, as one final little treat, a cherry on top, as it were, we'll sing you happy birthday when your special day rolls round. And we're celebrating today for Jacqueline and Jennifer, and then Aniko and Marion and Debbie on Monday. On Tuesday, I should say. Have I got too many here? Yeah, I have. And then Carla on Wednesday, but we'll sing for Carla again because, that is the 22nd. So we'll sing for all these lovely people in a moment. First of all, let's go full screen and we'll warm our voices up. So if I could ask you to put everything down and to sit up in your chair or to stand up if that's possible. And as always, we'll take a few deep breaths in and out. And let me just say hello to anyone who's joined us in the last few minutes. Hello to Irena. Hello to Stephanie. Hello to Angela. Good morning, all of you. Thanks so much for joining us. And we're just taking a few deep breaths in and out and rolling our heads around. Very much getting ourselves ready to sing. It has been a while since we've had a Sing Sunday, and a lot's happened since then. So let's just breathe out any stress, any tension. Fabulous. And just thank you everyone for all of your very, very kind comments for me, and in particular for my mum, who's been very, very ill in hospital. She is still in hospital, but she is making steady progress, for which we are all extraordinarily grateful. And so thank you all of you for your kind comments and all of your support. So we're going to do a couple of little shapes just to warm our voices up. So we're going to sing ya, 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 your turn. Excellent. And then yo, yo, yo. Excellent. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lovely. Ya, ya, ya. Lovely. Then we go yo, 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 yo. Lovely. Ma, 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 ma. Splendid. Yeah, 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 yeah. Fabulous. Yo, 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 yo. Couple more. Yo, 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 yo. And then ma, 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 ma. And one more. Ma, 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 ma. Excellent. Well sung, everyone. Thank you very much indeed. And we're going to sing Happy Birthday for Jacqueline, Jennifer, Aniko, Marion, Debbie and Carla, celebrating their birthday today and over the next few days. Happy birthday to all of you from all of us. Here we go, everyone. After two, it's 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jacqueline, Jennifer, Aniko, Marion, Debbie and Carla. Happy birthday to you and many more. Fantastic. Well, many happy returns to all of you, and to anyone else celebrating a birthday today, tomorrow or on Monday. Have a fabulous one from all of us. Now, we finish Happy Birthday every single time we stream in the key of F major, which is a good place to start because that's the key of our first piece this morning. We're going to be singing the Kyrie from Byrd's Mass for 4 voices. Now, of course, William Byrd is a composer well known to us here on the channel. We've been singing his music for years, and Choir of the Earth, of course, this year learnt and recorded the Mass for 5 voices, and they'll be heading off to Lincoln in January to sing that in Lincoln Cathedral with the Gesualdo Six? Well, we're going to be singing the one that has one fewer parts, but still no less beautiful, the opening to this iconic Mass, to be performed in small groups, often in secret, by Byrd and his fellow Catholics as they were trying to practice their faith in a country that didn't welcome that in any way. So it's a very moving piece in many, many ways. And of course, we've been singing this as part of our Missa Mixtas, which I think have been very, very popular on the channel here. So we'll start here. You'll see the score on screen, and do enjoy our first piece today, Kyrie from the Mass of Four Voices by Byrd. Here we go. Lovely music and a fantastic way to start our Sing Sunday together. Well, we're going to move on from the Renaissance era into the Baroque era. This is an early 18th century piece by Georg Friedrich Handel, who had only just arrived in England, literally I think a year or two prior to composing this piece. The Utrecht Deum and Jubilate were composed to celebrate the signing of a very important peace treaty in the Palace of Utrecht, and it was commissioned by Queen Anne, who was the monarch at the time. And of course Handel had just come from working in Italy, and of course had been brought up in Germany, and so was bringing together all sorts of threads musically in order to craft this new piece. And he was very much inspired by the music he was hearing in England at the time, in particular a Te Deum by Henry Purcell, which was the de facto go-to Te Deum for anyone wanting to celebrate in church. And so he wove, as he was wont to, a number of Purcell's themes and ideas and techniques into this piece, creating a melting pot of a piece which very much set the scene for what Handel was going to do for the next 30 plus years of his career. It was such a popular piece that Queen Anne awarded Handel a pension, an annual payment of over £200, which, when you consider this is in the early 1700s, that was quite a tidy sum. So we're going to sing the first three movements. The first one is bright and celebratory. The second one is a fugue. And the third one is a beautiful piece of connecting material, which at the moment is a bridge to nowhere. But in September, we will be picking up the learning and the teaching for this piece. And by the end of the year, we'll be able to sing the whole thing all the way through, including the solos, which is fabulous. So in Baroque pitch, everyone, a bit of instrumental to lead us in. Here is the Utrecht Te Deum, first three movements by Handel. You really can't beat a bit of Handel on a Sunday morning, can you? What a fantastic piece of music the Utrecht Deum is. It was so good and so inspirational for the young yours truly that I wrote my dissertation at university on the Utrecht Deum. Mind you, it was more about how Handel borrowed quite copiously, actually, from various sources to create this piece. But it still remains one of my absolute favourites. So after our summer break, we will continue learning that piece. We'll complete the teaching by the end of the year. You'll be able to sing it from start to finish, including the solos. We might even have a go at the Jubilate as well. Now, before our minute of reflection, we're going to have a little bit of Papa Haydn. And we've been working to complete the Little Organ Mass. It's still unclear whether it's called the Little Organ Mass because it was written for a church with a small organ, or whether it's because it's for smaller forces. I think it's possibly a combination of both. I do know that it's a huge amount of fun. And this Gloria in particular is very little indeed. This is Haydn, I think, trying to get through the service as quickly as possible so he could get on and have some lunch because, as we're all aware, he takes the various lines of the Gloria and rather than proceeding strophically with everyone singing together, he assigns one line, the first line of the Gloria to the sopranos, the second line to the altos, the third to the tenors and so on, and has them all singing concurrently. So it's a little bit of a mishmash at the start and brings it together for Cum Sancto Spiritu. As a result, it's a little Gloria from the Little Organ Mass, starting with the basses here, and after this we'll have our minute of reflection. Here's some Papa Haydn for you. Almost the dictionary definition of short and sweet, everyone. A very little Gloria from a Little Organ Mass by Papa Haydn. Now, before we sing Steal Away, arranged by Michael Tippett, we're going to have our minute of reflection. And, well, every time we have a Sing Sunday, we have messages both in the live chat, in the comment section, and indeed I get emails from people saying how much they appreciate the minute of reflection. And it's genuinely one of my favourite things that we've decided to do here on the channel. But this one is particularly meaningful because, of course, you all know over the last 6 weeks or so, I have been supporting my poor mother who had a horrible medical emergency at the beginning of June. It's one of the reasons we haven't had a live Sing Sunday for a while. And, of course, my mum was a carer for my stepfather who died last year. And so we've had a bit of a tough time. As I said, I'm very, very, very pleased to say that she is fighting hard and working to get herself out of hospital, but she's going to be in there for a long, long time. So I would like, if you don't mind, everyone, I'd like to ask you to think about friends, family, loved ones, and acquaintances that you know who are ill at the moment. Send your love and your thoughts to them because they really do need it. Even those who are the families of people who are ill, there's a feeling of helplessness that descends on you when you want to help, but you can't. There's nothing you can do. Nothing, whether you're there or not, whether you are holding their hand or whether you're 1,000 miles away, what's happening to this person is out of your control. And that's something that myself and my sisters, my family have struggled with the last few weeks. To be a character in someone else's story is a hard thing to do, but just know that that person that you're caring for, they know you're there, and it does mean the world to them that you take that time. I'd also like to ask you to think about anyone who is caring for someone, and this over the last few years has come to mean more and more to me personally, and I know from the live chat there are people who are in that situation at the moment, that Homechoir and these brief moments are oases for them. And so, as always, you are seen. We see what you do. You are so important, and what you're doing is so appreciated, even though at times it is really, really hard. And so we want to give big hugs to anyone who's ill, anyone who's caring for anyone who's ill, and anyone, frankly, who needs a hug this morning. Let's think for them, and let's have a moment just to bow our heads. If you'd like to say a prayer, you're very welcome to. And we'll continue with something very, very pretty in about a minute or so. Here we go. Thanks so much, everyone. Some absolutely gorgeous comments. Thank you to everyone who's written some nice things about what I've been going through, but particularly thanks to everyone who's looking out for your friends here in the live chat. It's so special. It's absolutely wonderful. And don't forget, even though we will be pausing the live streams just for a few weeks whilst my family and I rest and recuperate, we will be putting some reruns on. So if you are in need of some time together, you will have those 3 times a week to be able to come together and sing and just enjoy each other's company as the summer rolls forward. Big hugs to all of you. Now, we're going to sing Steal Away to Jesus. We've been singing this for years and years and years, but now Choir of the Earth know this arrangement as well. It is Michael Tippett's arrangement of this beautiful spiritual from the Child of Our Time. And, I'd just like to dedicate it, as I say, to everyone in Homechoir and anyone who's also in Choir of the Earth who is here, because, it's all just one lovely big choral family. So starting here is Steal Away, everyone. Enjoy. There we go. Quick sip of drink, everyone. Such lovely music. I'm so glad that Choir of the Earth have learnt all 5 of those gorgeous spirituals and are recording them as we speak. Well, we're going to finish things off for our Sing Sunday today with a bit of African music. And this isn't sacred music, but it does stir the spirit. And for anyone for whom it is still morning, I do know we've got people watching this later on, and of course live, for whom it is the evening. It is late and you're heading off to bed. Well, this is a song all about the rooster crowing in the morning. It's time to get up and it's time to go to the well and get some water. So this is a piece that we learnt as part of Sing for Happiness over the last few weeks, and it has been in my head just constantly, to the extent I created this fabulous new version to remind you, if you don't know it. It goes, and let me just give you a quick reminder. It goes, Iqude we malakala kapili katatu se kusila manzikude we malakala kapili katatu se kusila manze we koma 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 se kusila manze kude, and then we go back to the beginning. So this is a big kind of finale version of Iqude, created just for you here on Homechoir, so do sing along. And if it's time after this to go and get some water from the well, have this song in your head and in your heart as you make the journey. Here we go, enjoy. Ready? Nice deep breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Iqude we malakala kabili katatu se kusila manzikude we malakala kabili katatu se kusila manze we koma se kusila manze we koma se kusila manze we koma se kusila manze we koma. Back to the beginning. Se kusila manze kude we malakala kapili katatu se kusila manze kude we malakala kapili katatu se kusila manze we koma 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 se kusila manze we let's get grooving along. Okay, back to the beginning. Here we go. Iqude we malakala kapili katatu se kusila manzikude we malakala kapili katatu se kusila manze we koma se kusila manze we koma se kusila manze we koma kusila manze we koma se kusila manze we. There you go, everyone. That is your Sing Sunday. I really hope you enjoyed singing along with us, whether it was the Byrd, the Handel, the Haydn, or indeed that fabulous piece of African music to wake you up and to send you on your way with a spring in your step and a song in your heart. Now, of course, if you would like to come and join us at our concerts, the scores will be on screen, words, everything. You can sing along and enjoy being part of the Homechoir community. These are on Wednesday and Friday this week at 2 p.m. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter in order to get sent all of the links and streams for the summer, which is going to be an essential newsletter to get because it's going to be a fabulous, fabulous summer. Lots and lots of reruns and lots of special memories. So thanks again for being here today. Do enjoy the rest of your day, whether it's late and you're heading to bed or whether it's so early it's still dark outside. Have a great day. Look after yourselves and each other, and we'll see you soon. Lots of love.